Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Global
Global Digital Success
Success
Talks.
Talks. Thank you, everyone. And happy Monday, happy and blessed Monday to all of you, or happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday. So today we are bringing you the following topic.
Our topic today is from clicks to clients, how to turn online interest into real sales without the pushy tactics. Can't wait to dive in.
Yes, that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Isabella. I'm originally from Mexico. I live in North Carolina, USA. I am a wife, a mother, a proud digital business owner, and a mentor. And I'm happy to be here today.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Oh, it's evening. It's actually evening. I live in Saskatchewan, the best province in Canada, with my 5 children and my husband. Originally from Nigeria, my name is Elizabeth Adejo. And prior to being a digital business consultant and a global business coach, I used to have my passion in procurement and contract management with the government and with the United Nations. But just 17 months in this digital space changed everything for me. I have abandoned the career of over 2 decades to now face my digital business happily and voluntarily. Today, you are here to hear our business opportunity again. Interact with us and thank you for staying.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Elizabeth. Um, So we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinars. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. And our live webinars is every Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time, which is 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST. So the second link that you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? So on the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So let's find out if you want to catch the replay before tomorrow's live webinar. So let's find out who were the hosts and panelists from last Thursday's live webinar.
Yes, we had Rebecca, a radiographer, as the host. And then Abby, she's a business operations BP. Then we had Malvika, a traditional business owner, and Abawe, a pharmacist. They were all supporting Rebecca as panelists.
Yeah, we also had Dee. She's a nurse. We had Catherine. She's a liturgy director. Mary Rose is a healthcare assistant. And Rutika is a telemarketer and a restaurant owner. So this is the live webinar we had last Thursday. We will have a live webinar tomorrow. So if you want to learn more about this business plan, just register on any of the websites you see on the screen. If you don't have time to attend the live, don't worry. We will send you the replay so you can watch it at your own time.
Yes, thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Elizabeth. So if you're catching the replay, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. All right, so let's dive in into our topic for today. So, what is our topic for today?
Our topic, from clicks to clients, how to turn online interest into real sales without the pushy tactics.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be talking today. So, let's start by this. We have clicks in our social media platforms, but one thing to take in consideration is that clicks don't pay the bills. Clients do. So let's talk about how to move beyond the likes and views and turn online interest into real and lasting sales without being pushy or salesy. So that's what we're going to be talking today. So welcome again to another episode of the Global Digital Success Talk, and happy Monday to everyone, or happy Tuesday, wherever you are in the world. Um, so today we are tackling a question so many digital entrepreneurs face, and that is, how do we turn attention into action? And that's not easy, but today we're gonna show you how you can do that. So here's the reality. You can have thousands of likes, but if you're not converting them into clients, you're stuck in the visibility trap. Okay, so we have some statistics here. We say research shows that the average online conversion rate across industries is just only 2 to 3%, according to WordStream. That means that out of 100 people who click, right, only 2 out of 3 will buy unless you intentionally nurture them. So today we are going to explore. Um, what's the- so today we're going to explore how to build trust that makes sales natural, and simple systems that turn engagement into clients, and why you never need pushy tactics to grow a thriving business. So let's see what are our points for today.
Let me
Our
see.
points for today, we have 4 points: build trust through value, nurture relationships, focus on transformation, not features, and simplify the path to yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's start with the first one.
Okay, so our first point is build trust through value. Sales start with trust. According to Edelman, 81% of buyers say they must trust the brand before buying. So, share free, actionable tips, solve small problems, and be consistent in showing up with your expertise. Use testimonials and case studies to prove the results. So, if 81% of buyers trust that they have to trust the brand before they do business with them, right? That's a high number. So that tells me, just like them, I normally don't just buy something just because I see it online and it looks good. If I don't know the website, if I don't know the person, then I'm not gonna buy it, right? Because you have to trust the place that you're getting it from. So why would you buy it if you're not sure about it, right? um so let me see. What would I say about this point is it's important that you show up every day so that you can build the trust. You have to build the trust of your viewers, your audience, before you start expecting them to start buying from you, because they're not going to buy from you if you're not consistent, if you're not taking your business serious. Then why would anybody else you know take it serious if you're not showing up every day, if you're not really consistent with what you're saying? Then there's room for people to think, well, I don't know if this is true. I don't know if she's selling or if she's doing something else, right? So you have to really be you have to have the knowledge of what you're doing and what you're offering and how you're helping people. So when you do this, You can use testimonials, from the community that you're in, and leverage those on your pages so that they can see that it's not just you, that there's, a community behind it that are having the results, that are doing the same thing that you're doing. And that's your proof of how this business is actually working for other people, not just for you. And, you know, thankfully in our community, we have a lot of business partners. Our community is large, over 160,000 people already. So we have a lot testimonies that we can offer, and depending on who you're trying to get your attention from, you usually, like, I usually put the testimonials of mothers, right? Because that's what I'm trying to do. Like, how mothers from different countries, from different cultures, from different backgrounds are doing good in this business, a lot of them without experience, a lot of them without having the social experience either. So that's how I see adding value to someone so that they can trust the business that you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go into our second point: how you can um, turn, that click into action.
Yeah. So let's talk about nurturing relationships in our digital business. It's already enough that so many people have doubt about online business. So once you say online business, their ears and their red flags and yellow flags and orange flags are very alert. So in this case, today, this afternoon, we're trying to teach you how to nurture relationships that can blossom into trust and confidence, because the people you meet online may not be your relatives, they may not be your classmates, they may not be your church members. So, that being said, think of sales as a journey, not a one time pitch. Use social media DMs, direct messages, emails, and follow ups to stay connected. Provide encouragement, not pressure. People buy when they feel ready. You cannot pressure people into buying anything. That is the truth. If somebody just you meet someone today and he joins your business, not because 100% of your sales pitch or ability to convert, it's because they had already made up their mind to join. So that being said, provide encouragement, not pressure. People only buy when they feel ready. So keep nurturing that relationship. Keep building the trust. The person that said no today might likely say yes tomorrow if you invest emotionally in them. So it requires skills to be able to nurture that relationship and not be frustrated that at your first pitch, they did not convert. Marketing Donut found that 80% of sales require at least 5 follow-ups. Consistency is key. And this is very profound. I am just realizing that it needs 5 follow-ups, 5 highs. How are you doing today? For you to convert. So if on a first high and somebody convert, don't attribute it to your power and your unique skills. It's just luck. But this research here is for everybody's consumption, because they must have tested it and proven it that it takes 5 follow-ups. So have that in mind. So people don't just buy into products or services, they buy into people they trust. Always remember that. Trust play a pivotal role when it comes to digital business or online business. So a digital business thrives not on just transactions, but on meaningful, lasting relationship. The question is, what kind of relationships are you building? What kind of trust are you building and investing in people? Think on this.
Thank you, Sobel. Yeah, so we have seen, building trust through value. So that's one of the things to turn clicks into client. Then we just saw, Elizabeth talk about nurture relationships. And now we're going to our third point.
Third point is focus on transformation, not features. So clients don't buy coaching calls, modules, or PDFs, they buy results. Paint a picture of the outcome they'll achieve. you know. Use language like imagine walking up confident instead of 6 calls included. So, hotspot reports 71% of consumers are more likely to buy from brands that offer educational benefit focused content. So, let's be here's the truth, our clients don't buy coaching calls, modules, or PDFs. They buy the results. No one wakes up thinking, I want 6 Zoom calls and 30-page or a 30-page workbook, right? They what they want is transformation. Those are the tools that they're looking for, that they want, instead of listing futures, paint a picture of their new reality. Use language. Imagine like this, like imagine waking up confident, knowing exactly what steps to take to grow your business, instead of you'll get 6 calls and a workbook. When you tell people what they're gonna get, because let's be honest, when we started the business, we don't have the confidence that we need, right? But when you have the mentoring, when you focus on the transformation and not on the futures, and you really see that you're gaining that confidence, you can present yourself better. You can talk more confident about your business, about what you're doing, what you're offering, and you can paint a picture for the people that are asking about your business, and tell them in a confident way, exactly what they're going to get, as far as the features that you're offering, the mentorship that you're offering, the support, the service, and not just tell them like, oh yeah, you're going to get, you're going to get these PDFs, you're going to get these modules, I'm going to give you 6 coaching calls so that you can talk to me. Because yeah, I mean, that sounds good, but it's also good for you to paint the picture of what is possible for them in this business. People connect to outcomes, not logistics. The modules, the calls are just a vehicle, What they care about is how their life or business will be better on the other side. And we all know that this journey, just like any other business, is not an overnight success. But we also know, we have proof, this is a proven system. We have so many testimonials of people that are making it in this business, that are having fantastic results. And yes, we want to show them the outcome, how this business can make their life better when they take that leap, when they make that choice, when they take action. So, according to this statistic here, 71% of consumers are more likely to buy from brands that provide educational, benefit focused content. So that means when you focus on transformation, you're aligned with what people actually care about and the end results. So remember, futures informed, but transformation sells. That's how you inspire action without ever feeling pushy. And that's what, we're always told in this business. We're not pushing anybody. If people are not convinced, we're not here to convince them. They need to be the ones convinced. They need to be the ones seeing this amazing opportunity that we have in front of them. So we're not chasing, we're just trying to inspire and motivate people through our own story and through all the testimonials that we have in this business. And that's through our transformation. They can see the transformation that we have gone through since we started.
Yes. Thank you, Isabel. Yeah, so now we have seen transformation, and now we're going into the last key point to turn clicks into clients and action.
And this one is so interesting and simple, straightforward. He said, simplify the path to yes. So somebody can say no today. It doesn't mean he will say no tomorrow. So what do you do for him to change his mind or her mind? Don't overcomplicate your sales process. Have a clear call to action, direct message, book a call, join a wait list, offer easy entry point like a free consult, or low ticket offer. Baymard Institute shows 70% of online carts are abandoned due to friction. Keep it smooth and simple. And I couldn't agree more. There are certain things that are so beautiful, and maybe they are doing sales, and you just take it to your shopping cart, and just one hiccup, you can't check out. Despite how enticing and juicy that offer is, if you're unable to check out, and in this case, check out means saying yes, then the essence of the sales, the promo, the jingles, the advertisement is wasted. So simplify your process. So, what am I trying to say? You speak to someone today, maybe you are there speaking to them and they just experienced something very bad. They were not able to say yes today. Tomorrow, what do you do? Follow up. And when you follow up, don't say, are you saying yes? Or I'm picking up from where I spoke yesterday. No, invest in people. In online business, we have a relationship. We build relationship. It's a business of the people. If you don't have that skill, go and learn it. People skill is very vital in online business. So you call the next day, you say, how was yesterday? How was the issue you faced? You try to be connected. Try to show concern. Invest emotionally in people. Over time, that your cold market that came to you through your advert will just become a warm market. Even if he has not said yes, he builds trust, he keeps developing trust in you. It could take 1 year for some people that are crazy guys. It can take 6 months for others. But one day you'll be surprised. Somebody will say, Sandy, I'm ready. Do you know why it's ready? I have in this my 17 months in this community seen people that have friends, have relatives in my business, but they choose to do with me that they don't know. I can count so many of them. They have family in this business, but they chose Elizabeth, who is not family, who is not friend. Do you know why? Even today I asked somebody that question. She said, I've been seeing this online advert everywhere, but today I picked you. I said, pause. Why did you pick me? Because I keep asking people, why do you pick me? Then it brings me to the fact. It's not in our point today, but I'll say it for free. Be believable. Be yourself. Because most of the feedback I get is, Madam, I just like your simplicity. You seem believable. I trust you. Listening to you, I trust you. You didn't trust your sister. You didn't trust your brother or your relative or your neighbor, but you randomly picked me online. He's been seeing several of these online adverts, but he picked me randomly in beautiful Saskatchewan. That is being believable, being simple, no frills, no hidden anything. I'm just myself. I am very passionate about what I do. Before we came live, I was just telling my two colleagues here, I'm right in my bedroom. I was about to create content. This is my tripod. I love what I do. Just like you love your pen, you love your calculator at work, if you're an accountant, your laptop or anything. I love my tripod. I love my phone. I love my laptop. That is the life of a digital business owner. Every minute in this home, people know that is what I hold in my hand if I'm not in the kitchen cooking. So, what are you passionate about? Even everybody in your home should see the passion and the believability. Be simple. So, do not overcomplicate your sales process. When people see you that you're believable, you are worthy of that their trust, over time they will say yes to you. From my life experience.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Yes, and we have arrived to the end, so we have a key takeaway here. Um, so we say, some few things to remember of what we talked today. Is clicks don't automatically mean clients. You can have the clicks, you can have the visibility, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna turn out to clients. So we have divided, our topic into 4 key points that is necessary to be able to create that click into action or click into clients. So that's what we talked today. So one of them is, building trust. And how do you build trust? By sharing content, being consistent in your business page, but also sharing content that is valuable, that provides benefits to your audience, because that's how you want to create that connection. The other one we talk about is nurture relationships. So once you they are engaging with your content, then you engage with them, create that connection with them. So that's kind of like nurturing. So talk to them, so they feel that they are heard by you. Um, and then focus on transformation. So um, as they see you since you started, and one example of that is when we started doing lives, they can see, we were not expert at the beginning, but we have been evolving, as we went through. So that's one of the transformations that they can see on us, but also, we have other examples that we put in our pages, like Isabel was mentioning, testimonials, uh, things like that. So those are the transformation that they want to see. Okay, it's not what you say, but they also want to see results of those. And the lastly, we were talking about the make it simple, and like Elizabeth was mentioning, be yourself, make it simple for them, be authentic, because that's how they will connect it. So the easier you do things for them, the easier that the more authentic you are, the more they're gonna connect with you. So you really have to be authentic, because remember, they're gonna be working with you, so they really get to know you, who you really are, not pretending to be someone that you're not. Um, so the more authentic you are, the better, because you're gonna create that connection. So those are the key takeaways. So hopefully you got to learn something with us today. You know how you can connect with your audience. So that's the end of it. So we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today, and for those watching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. If you are watching us from Facebook and you are not following us, you can follow us up here on the top to get to know us a little bit more, who we are and what type of content we put in our pages. If you're watching us from YouTube and you are not subscribed to our channel, you can subscribe to our channel and press that notification bell to get notified when we put new content and when we are going live. So that way you keep learning more about this online business opportunity. And when you feel ready, we'll be happy here to guide you as mentor and as coach to along the way. And you have the global online community support also in this business. So it is amazing to have that support. So saying that, if you wanna learn more about this online business opportunity, here are 3 ways that you can do that. So one is you can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the live webinar, which we happen to have tomorrow one. So it's every Tuesdays and Thursdays, same days, and at the same time, which is 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain 2 links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar. That one will take you to a page that will have 2 buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. The second link you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group, where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that we are going to find out on the webinar? So on the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So if you want to catch the replay of last Thursday's live webinar before tomorrow's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
So we had Rebecca hosting the webinar, and we had Abby. By the way, Rebecca is a radiographer. We had Abby, who is a business operations specialist. We had Malvika, a traditional business owner, and Abavwe, a pharmacist.
Okay, we also had Rutika. She's a telemarketer and a restaurant owner. We had Mary Rose. She's a healthcare assistant. We also had Catherine, she's a liturgy director, and Dee is a nurse. So, as you can see, we have uh, people from different professions, different walks of life doing this business. If you want to learn more, don't forget to register on any of the websites you see on the screen.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Isabel. So if you're catching the replay before tomorrow's live webinar, the replay has subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So now you know what to do. So you can either connect with us through putting more info in the comments, or send us a private message, or register directly into our website. All right, so let's find out what is our topic for next Monday.
Next Monday, we'll be talking about the confidence code, how to show up boldly online, even when you are just starting out.
Yeah,
Couldn't
so
get any better than this.
that's what we're gonna be talking next Monday. So stay tuned for that. So we wanna also say thank you to everyone for being here with us today. So we wanna wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us, and until the next episode of the
Ego,
Global Digital Success Talks. Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching, and God bless you all.
thank you.